Hi there. I'm only going to talk today a very little bit about history, so don't worry. Our last video was about the plaques in the Whippany burying yard. I almost said nothing about the people who were resting there. I'm going to fix that today, about a very few of them, and tell you why you should care. The yard has some of the first settlers who went west over the Newark Mountains. Among them was Sarah Bruin, who is descendant from Emperor Charlemagne, and her descendants include a U.S. First Lady and a future president. There was Colonel Joseph Tuttle. He was born in 1698 and had 5 wives. 4 of them are buried near him. The one who's not, Mary, may have been quite contrary. What about Sergeant Tim Tuttle? Okay, he kept a diary of his war adventures starting in 1776, and in it he wrote that he sang songs to charm his future wife. There were army encampments right near the burying yard of the Continental Army and later on of the French Army. Now, directly in line with the front gate was the house of Thomas Millage. And it turns out that he was a spy against George Washington. Now, in the burying yard is the grave of Anna Tuttle Kitchell, and she is immortalized in a poem. Is not my husband in the ranks? My father too, and brothers 5, if they're alive. So I'll do my share. You know, there are a lot of reasons to honor these people. The burying yard turns 300 years old in 2018. But if you've ever been to the old world and seen a 1, 2, 3,000-year-old structure, our burying yard really puts America, the New World, into perspective, doesn't it? The lesson here is to know your neighbors, even the ones who are no longer living. They may have achievements that you can learn from, experiences that will amaze you. They might actually have connections that are useful to you. Say hi, meet them. You know, in this era of modern communications, it's amazing that if you don't know the neighbor who lives right across the street from you, they might actually be interested in what you have done and what you have planned. I am Mike for the Be More Better team. Please, always, always be more better, body, mind, and spirit. And then be even more better when you make someone else so, too. By the way, we're planting a hedge to protect the burying yard from that highway. Oh, and another by the way. Guy just moved in down the block. I wonder what his story is. Maybe I'll say hi. And one last thing, a shout out to Don, the former First Lady of the United States. Barbara Bush called him from the White House twice and sent him 4 letters about the connections he made with her to Emperor Charlemagne passing through the Whippany burying yard. Now, thank you for watching. This has been a pleasure. Until the next one. Bye now.